What's going on, guys? How are you? How are you doing? This is Shocks and this is ShocksCapital FX YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, guys, we talk about ICT, we talk about institutional trading, and we talk about Deriv indices. And if you don't know what Deriv indices are, there are links in the description down below that will let you create an account and make money just like other kids. So, guys, today we're going to talk about the AMD pattern in trading. So we're going to be looking at accumulation, manipulation, and distribution, and how you can take advantage of that, right? So let's just get straight into it, right? So we have this as accumulation, right? So and we have a break outside of accumulation as what? As manipulation. Then distribution is a move that happens the whole day. So let me just I get it to you right now that this accumulation usually happens in Asia, right? Then this manipulation usually happens London open, right? London open. Then this pattern that you see here usually happens before a distribution. So this distribution is most likely to be the steady, relentless move for that particular day or for that London session, right? So this is what we are going to be looking at here. So with that in mind, let's just look at something very important. And it's not only about looking at the AMD pattern and trying to identify it and trying to get a trade. So before we talk about getting a trade or talking about something, let's talk about something very key that you need to see on this pattern, or that you need to integrate with this pattern for you to have probabilities in your corner. We have an order block. Let's say we have an order block down here. What you need to see, okay, let's start like this. We have an order block on top here. So if you want to enter your trade at this particular order block, you need to see a consolidation just below the order block. Then you need to see manipulation reaching out for the order block, and you see your pattern in the order block, and you enter like that. So this is how the pattern looks like when we filter in or we integrate it with order blocks. So let's just go to some charts and look at some real life examples of this pattern, right? So we have this accumulation right here, that is Asia, right? So we look at this. Let's see the time that price did that. So this was 9:45, this was London open, right? This was London open, which means we had this order block right here. So we have accumulation, then price breaks, right? Comes back, breaks again to to retest that particular order block, and so this is is manipulation, and this is distribution, and this that you see in this area is accumulation or Asia range accumulation, this one. So this is the reach out to the order block or to the resistance, support, demand and supply, anything that you want to use in that particular time, right? Then you come here again, we have this accumulation, right? We have this accumulation, Asia accumulation. Then after that, we have this manipulation reaching out into some point of interest down there, and this is the distribution. Same applies here. So on this one, we did not have a clear accumulation and distribution, so we are not considering this as our AMD pattern example, right? Then you come here, we have this accumulation, Asia accumulation, right? Then we have manipulation that you can clearly see here, price reaching out to this order block that you see in this area, right? So this was this was the entry, and this was the distribution of price, as you can clearly see from there. Then we come here again, we have an order block right here. So this is an OB, right? Then before the retest of that order block, we have accumulation, right, of price, then manipulation.
Introducing Deriv, One-stop shop to trade Forex, stocks and indices, cryptocurrencies, commodities, and derived indices that include but not limited to Volatility 75, V100, boom and crash indices, and many more. And to top it off, you can trade 24/7. Weekends are for trading. Deriv is one of the biggest online brokers in the world that offers the following: synthetics, CFDs, multipliers, options. To millions of consumers who have registered all across the world, we provide CFDs and other derivatives on currency, stocks and indices, cryptocurrencies, commodities, and derived. Simple, flexible, reliable. Pick from 8 effective platforms that were each created with your needs in mind. To benefit and be part of this, go to ShocksCapital.com and click Start Trading, or click the links in the description and pinned comments.
Simple way of identifying accumulation and manipulation, or accumulation from manipulation, something like that, is the manipulation leg will reach out for the point of interest, or will reach out for the what? For the order block in question, right? So as you can see here, we have accumulation, then we have price reaching out for the what? For the order block in question, which is this one, and price distributes into the opposite direction. So here we had what? We had something interesting here. We had accumulation, manipulation, but we did not have a reference order block to take this one, to take this trace down here. So you can just see that accumulation and what? And manipulation right there. Then on this one, we had this order block right here that you can clearly see. Then we have accumulation, manipulation, and we go. So this is a very powerful pattern if you understand how to trade it, and how to understand everything depending on how you are trading and what you are trading, right? So accumulation right here, we have this order block right here. Do you see that, OB? Right, we have that order block, and we have accumulation inside. This is accumulation, right? Then we have price moving to the order block, retest and go. So this is what you're looking for. And remember, the retest should fall into what? Into your Q zones, right? So we have the London Q zone and the New York Q zone. So you just have to make sure that everything that you are doing is aligning with that. So this is another order block that you see, M15, just using M15 here. And you have what? Accumulation, manipulation back to the what? To the order block that you see here. Stop loss is let's just measure our stop loss. Stop loss is 15 pips, and you could have gone for what? For 65 pips just by targeting the next high. And if you had caught the whole move, that was 134 pips. But let's not talk about that now. And we have this order block that you can clearly see here, and we have this what? Accumulation. And what are we looking for? We're looking for price reaching out for this and what? And going like that. So this is what you are looking for, and this being our order block, our stop loss is going below, and we are looking to see how that goes, right? So let's just look for one more example from what? From EJ Euro JPY. We're looking at what? We're looking at GBP USD, and now want to look at Euro JPY. So Euro JPY, this pattern is not as common as it is on GBP USD, because the Euro JPY sometimes moves in Asia because it has a JPY in it, right? Euro JPY, that is Euro versus the Yen. So the Yen is very active in the what? In the Asia range. That's why you see it not being very common on this what? On this chart. So you see here, this happened around what? Around 4 a.m., which is 3 a.m. right into the what? In the Asian session, we have a very brief accumulation, then retest and what? And distribution. And this is the same thing that happened here. We had some accumulation here and retest, and then we went like that. So we have an order block in this area that you can see here, and we have accumulation, retest of that order block, and we go, right? So you have to stick to pairs that gives you these kind of things, right? and Euro JPY is not one of those if we have to rate the pairs, if there's something like that, right? And let's just look at something here. So this is an OB, as you can see, and this is accumulation, manipulation back to the order block, and we expanded like that, right? And here we did not have any setup of that nature, so it's fine. Then we have this order block accumulation here, and price did tap into this particular order block with accumulation, manipulation, and distributed going up like that. So this is how we are looking at these things, and this is how we are doing it. And we have this particular OB here, this particular order block. And what do you see again? We have this accumulation down here, manipulation into the order block, and retest and retest the OB around, retested around 11:30, which is right into the London open or London Q zone. And this is what we were looking for, and price expanded down like that. So this is just how we are trading this, and this is how we are looking at these things. And as you can see, this is Euro JPY, and if you can see that we have an order block there, and we have some accumulation here, and you see this is another way of looking at this and trying to profit from the markets, right? So this is another one, accumulation, manipulation, accumulation here, manipulation, and distribution. Very easy to follow strategies. And guys, if you learn something from this, just let me know in the comments down below. I will be happy to chat with you. And just the last one before we go, right? And here we go. So this is what we are doing. I hope you see what we are doing, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Trade what you see. Cheers.